Hello math enthusiasts! In this video, you will learn on how to find for the derivatives using chain rule. Let us not forget that in chain rule, we are going to find for the derivative of the outside here, if the f of f prime, then copy the inside, the g of x, multiplied by the derivatives of the inside or g prime of x, and this rule is also known as outside-inside rule. But before that, let's take a look first with the constant rule. Remember that the derivative of a constant is always 0. Let's take a look with this example. The derivative of 3. 3 is a constant, therefore this is equal to 0. How about the derivative of 100? Another, this is constant, so 0. Next, we have the derivative of 1,000,000 is also 0 because it's constant. Now, let's proceed to our main topic today, which is chain rule. Let's take a look with this example. We are going to find for the derivative of 5x plus 8 raised to the 8th power. So first step is that we are going to move the exponent into this part, or we are going to bring in front. Then remember that in derivatives, we always subtract its exponent into 1. Then after which, we are going to copy what is inside. Then we are going to multiply it by the derivative of what is inside. So let's proceed. Let's copy 8 here. 8. Then copy what is inside, 5x plus 8. Then subtract the exponent into 1. So 8 minus 1 is 7 times the derivative of the inside. So what is the derivative of 5x? It's 5. How about the derivative of 8? Remember, 8 is constant, so it's 0. We can now multiply 8 and 5. So 8 times 5 is 40 times 5x plus 8 raised to 7. And this now is the final answer. In problem number 2, we are going to find for the derivative of x cubed minus 2x raised to the 4th power. Again, we are going to bring down the exponent. So we have 4 times x cubed minus 2x. We copy what is inside. Then we are going to subtract the exponent into 1. So 4 minus 1 is 3, multiplied by the derivative of the inside. So what is the derivative of x cubed? So it's 3x squared minus, what is the derivative of 2x? It's 2. So this now is the final answer. Next, we are going to find for the derivative of 2x to the 5th power minus 3x raised to 2. So again, let's bring down 2. We have 2 times copy what is inside, 2x raised to 5th power minus 3x. Then we are going to subtract the exponent into 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1, or just simply like that. The derivative of the inside. So what is the derivative of 2x raised to the 5th power? So 5 times 2 is 10. X raised to the 4th power. We always subtract 1, the exponent, minus the derivative of 3x, or negative 3x, is 3. So now, this is the final answer. Next, we have 4x squared raised to the third power. So bring down 3 times, copy the inside, which is 4x squared raised to the third power, but we are going to subtract it by 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. Multiplied by the derivative of the inside. So what is the derivative of 4x squared? So 4 times 2 is 8. X, 2 minus 1 is 1. So 3 times 8x is 24. X times 4, times 4 x squared raised to 2. And this now is the final answer. Next, we have the derivative of the square root of x cubed minus 7. And we can rewrite this into this form. X cubed minus 7 raised to 1/2. And this now serves as our basis in finding for the derivatives. So bring down 1/2, then copy what is inside, x cubed minus 7 raised to 1/2 minus 1 is negative 1/2. Then multiply it by the derivative of the inside. So what is the derivative of x cubed? It's 3x squared minus 7. So what is the derivative of negative 7? It's 0. So now we have 1/2 multiplied by 3x squared. So we have 3x squared over 2 times x cubed minus 7 raised to 1/2. We can write this also into this form. So we have 3x squared over 2 times the square root of x cubed minus 7. Next, we have the derivative of the cube root of x squared minus 11. So we can write this in this way. So x cubed, or x squared rather, x squared minus 11 raised to 1/3. So bring down 1/3 to this part. So we have 1/3 times, copy the inside, x squared minus 11 raised to 1/3 minus 1 is negative 2/3 times the derivative of the inside, which is 2x, because x squared, the derivative of x squared is 2x. Then the derivative of negative 11 is 0. Now we can have 1/3 times 2/3 is 2/3 over 3 times x squared minus 11 raised to negative 2/3. And finally, we have 2x over 3, the cube root of x squared minus 11 raised to 2. So this now is the final answer. Next, we have to find for the derivative of 1 over x squared plus 8 raised to 2. So we can write this form into like this. So x squared plus 8 raised to negative 2 because it's fraction and the exponent is 2. So again, let's bring down negative 2. Negative 2, then copy what is inside, which is x squared plus 8 raised to negative 2 minus 1 is negative 3 multiplied by the derivative of the inside. What is the derivative of x squared plus 8? It's 2x. Now, we can have negative 2 times 2x is negative 4x over x squared plus 8 raised to the third power. And this now is the final answer. Next example, we have a trigonometric function. So now we are going to find for the derivative of sine 8 of x. First thing to do here is to find or is to differentiate what is in the outside, so sine. So we are going to find for the derivative of sine. And we all know for a fact that it's cosine. The derivative of sine is cosine. So we have cosine, then copy what is the inside, 8x multiplied by the derivative of the inside. What is the derivative of 8x? So it's 8. So the derivative of sine 8x is 8 cos 8x. Sounds easy, right? Next, we have the derivative of sine of 4x squared. Again, the derivative of sine is cosine. So we have cosine, copy what is inside, 4x squared, then multiply it by the derivative of the inside. What is the derivative of 4x squared? So 4 times 2 is 8x. Then we are going to subtract the exponent into 1. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So now the final answer is 8x cosine 4x squared. Next, we have to find for the derivative of cosine x cubed. And the derivative of cosine is negative sine. So negative sine, copy what is the inside, which is x cubed, times or multiplied by the derivative of the inside. So what is the derivative of x cubed? So it's 3x squared. And now, the final answer would be 3x squared, negative 3x squared rather, sine x cubed. So this now is the final answer. That would be all. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned a lot. And don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless.